The Nikon Coolpix P510, which is Nikon's flagship bridge camera. You can think of it as a small SLR without interchangeable lenses, but with all the manual features, and also with a very long lens here. And James Loader from Nikon's going to help us to understand. So that's a 42 times lens.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. So it goes all the way to 1000mm at the telephoto end. So it's a fantastic lens barrel, really impressive. Maintained in the same size as the predecessor, the P500, which has been very successful. That had a market-leading optical zoom on that model, and we're expecting this to be a market-leading optical zoom on this. The really critical point about the optics on the P510 are that we've, from the P500 to this model, we've included lens vibration reduction systems as well. So this is using our lens VR2 system to, again, really make sure that those shots at the full tele end are really steady, really crisp, really sharp.
Yeah, because 1000mm without good stabilisation would be pointless.
Would be absolutely pointless.
And
correct.
We can't show off that zoom now because there's no batteries in this.
That's
and
right.
Just as with the 310, which we just looked at, these are pre-production samples.
Yeah, these
right?
are really early samples, just an idea to give you an idea of the size and the shape of the product. The other nice feature about this model is the side zoom lever. I think that was something that we introduced on the P510, very successful, because it actually means it's a very comfortable position with that long zoom that you're talking about, that 1000mm. You need something quite steady and a smooth gradated zoom, and that's what you get with this model. In addition to the P500, this time around we've also added GPS functionality, so you can geotag your images. This is something that's becoming increasingly popular with social networking sites and so on. Yep. And actually, this type of camera is something that you're probably going to take around and travel with, and really to be able to pinpoint where you took your images is a really nice additional feature. We've also got the tilt screen on the back.
Yep.
So that's a very high-res 921K dot high-res screen, full tilt action on that, so that you can get those shots in really awkward.
So it does add a bit of bulk there at the back. It does jut out, but
it does add an extra bit of size to the camera, but the benefits that you get outweigh that, in the sense that you're actually able to shoot in some very awkward positions.
It's only vertical flipping though,
That's
isn't
right,
there? We're not going to get any...
No, I mean the full rotating screen would add even more bulk, so we wanted to keep it to a minimum.
So there's a trade-off there.
Add that functionality, yeah.
Do you mind just showing us around some of the ports and...
Yeah, absolutely. So
where we expect to find stuff with our fingers?
Yeah, so on here we've got the HDMI CEC port, and we've also got the input for the USB cable there. And that's easily accessible on the side there. We've also got the battery and the SD card port housed in the same place as usual. And that's really it in terms of ports for the P510.
So there's your position of you're going to hold it like
that's
that.
Right, yeah.
One limitation of this really big zoom is is going to be the low light though, isn't it? Because this only opens up to 3.
Yeah, I mean at the full tele end, obviously.
If we just as an example, here we have the much more portable 310
yes.
that opens up to 1.8. So to get that really big zoom, obviously there is some optical.
So these are the trade-offs, and this is why we have the two offerings to give to the market. We've got a bright lens and a very compact body, but with a short zoom on it on the P310, and on the P510 it's all about that long zoom and being able to get close to the action. This one is not trying to go after that super low light performance in the same way that the P310 is, although with the backlit CMOS sensor it still achieves very good low light performance.
Thank you, James, much appreciated. Oh, before we go, one more thing, which we wanted to say. This one, whereas the 310 is like many cameras available in white and black from Nikon, this also comes in red. Yeah, so we're bringing this out in a deep red, which has been very successful in our SLR, our entry-level SLR, the D30-100, which had that deep red colour. We're bringing that to the P510 as well, because we think that there's a really big opportunity to expand colours at this top part of the market and give people a different offering, really. So those 3 colours will be available in March in the UK for £400.
Absolutely.
That's £100 more than the 310.
That's correct, yeah.
And in dollar prices, $430.
Correct.